So you are standing in the canteen, you're standing in your classroom, you're standing at work, and suddenly you feel like this rush of panic is just coming at you. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what to do. You're panicking basically. I will tell you what to do when you're in public or you're at home and you're alone and you have a panic attack. What are the things you can do to help yourself calm down? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. As I said in this video, I'm going to be sharing some tips that I learned throughout the years when I was dating a guy that had sometimes a panic attack, or when I had a panic attack, which were the things that I did to help me get over it, because most of the time I was in a public place or I was alone, so I didn't have people to help me. So the first thing that they tell you is that you need to start breathing, which is very good thing if your panic attack is not like crazy strong and you can still control your breath, but this is not always the case. But I just want to say, like, straight up, the first thing that you need to do is to start controlling your breath. Either start counting or start taking small or big breath, because that's what's gonna help you realize that, okay, I need to do something against this situation. I am in a situation where I'm suffering. I need to do something. And if you control your breath, you will tell your mind that, okay, you are in a situation that you need to solve. The second thing that is very, very, very important when it comes to a panic attack is to remind yourself that this is temporary. So it comes and it goes. Now, it can be different for each person. Like, some people experience it for a very short time. I'm usually the one that experiences for a short time. And there are some people that experience it for a longer time. But either way, if it's long or if it's short, you have to remind yourself that this is just temporary. So once you know how to control your breathing, the second thing that you can do is to remind yourself that this is temporary. But there is a possibility that even you cannot control your breath. If you cannot control it, you cannot really remind yourself of the fact that, this is temporary, because you are just so much focusing on the fact, why am I panicking? Why am I doing this? Etc. Then this comes the third step, which is, the first thing is that to count to 5. The reason why you need to count to 5 is to bring back yourself to the reality. If you cannot do that by controlling your breath or reminding yourself that this is temporary. So if you need to count for more than until 5, fine, of course. Counting to 5 is usually what helps me, because that's when I can realize that, okay, I'm back to the present. I need to realize that this is not forever. And I also need to realize that I need to start breathing so I can control my breath again. Because when you have a panic attack, you're breathing heavily, you don't know what to do, and you start panicking on top of your thoughts that already cause you to panic. So if you have to count until 10 or 20, fine. Count as long as you need to be back in the situation where you can say that, okay, I need to focus on the fact that I'm in the present. The next thing that you need to do is, after you count to 5, this would be basically, because now you can control your breath finally, is you have to breathe in, you have to hold, and then you have to breathe out for, firstly, until you count for 5, then 4, 3, 2, and 1 second. So you breathe in, you hold, in your head you count to 5 and you let out. Then you breathe in, you count to 4 and then you let out. Then with 3, 2, and 1. So you can control your breath after the fact that you realize you're back in the present. And if you cannot control your breath at the first step, you can control it now. So you are back to the reality. You are back to the point where you can say, okay, what happened? I need to get up and I need to go on with my life. The next one, and usually this is the first step that helps me. So if you really, really, really cannot control your breath, if you really, really cannot count until 5, I want you to look around the room or area where you are, and you need to name 3 things. So for example, you look around in a classroom and you're gonna say chair, table, and chalk. And then after you name 3 things, I want you to name 3 sounds. So, the teacher speaking, the birds outside, and the sound of the chairs moving. And then lastly, I want you to move 3 of your body parts. So it can be a finger, it can be your head, it can be your legs, your arm, whatever. So firstly, you name 3 things to realize that, okay, I am in a classroom. Then you name 3 sounds to realize for the second time that I'm in a classroom. Who is around me? Who can I ask for help? And the third thing is you move your body parts. So we know, we people from the outside, that you are conscious. You know that you can move your body. You don't have any big problems, because usually panic attack is followed by serious things that I don't want to go into right now. Basically, you have to name 3 things, you have to name 3 sounds, and you have to move 3 of your body parts. And that's when people will know that you had a panic attack, but you're back. You know that you're conscious. You know where you are, because you realize that, what I hear is a chair moving, or what I hear is a bird chirping. And then basically the 6th advice that I have is just to start talking about your favorite memory. Trust me, people will not look at you weird if you start talking about a family vacation or a trip or your favorite memory of you succeeding in something. They will very much appreciate that, 1, you're conscious, 2, you know what to do and you can remember things. Because we don't know, if you had a panic attack and you just fell, you might have unconsciousness, you might hit your head and you don't remember things. So just really start talking about your favorite memory. And this is also important because once you talk about your favorite memory, it will make you calm. So it will help you realize that, okay, I'm fine, I'm safe, the people around me can help me, and I'm actually happy because I'm talking about my favorite memory. A driver's license. When you got your driver's license, when you went to your favorite place, when you hung out with your friends, when you hung out with your family, things that will make you calm, things that will make you happy. And this is essential for you to feel better in that moment when you have a panic attack, because now you are already at the position where you can basically think logically and speak logically. So this is why you need to calm yourself. And the last one is, if you are dealing with this problem in general, is to reach out to someone to talk about it, because I believe that this thing can be healed. This thing can be talked over and over, and there will be a point where you don't have it anymore. Some people have it every day, they get therapy, and then from months on, they will not have it, just maybe every once a month or every once a year. And there will be a point when it stops. But it's important that you reach out to somebody. It's important that you talk about this with somebody that can help you. It can be either a person who is licensed to do this, for example, a therapist, a mentor, a coach, or you can talk to your friends about it. You can talk to your family if it's not as bad as it's for other people. Like I have it, I don't know, maybe I had it like 3 times in my entire life. So I don't think I need to talk to a therapist about it, because it's not every week or every month. But at the same time, there are some people that have it this frequent. It's better for them to reach out. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you're doing okay, and I hope that you don't need this video because you are doing just well. You have a good mental health. But if you don't, it's fully okay, and I hope that this video helped you, and I hope that you will seek advice, you will seek guidance from people who know even better what to do. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss out on any more Sunday chats or advice, or just a quick chat about something might interest you. I hope you guys are doing amazing, and I will see you guys next Sunday. Bye bye.